Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video from Tales of Arise. Before we start, I think it's smart to take a quick rundown on what happened last time we played Tales of Arise. Cause that episode was pretty eventful, I would say. Okay, so we managed to fight off Almira in the end, or that will say we managed to kill her dragon, but someone else killed her. A mysterious lord called Wolran, or something like that, came in and stabbed a sword into Almira, which obviously killed her. After that, Elfen's mask broke after a little push from Wolran. It seemed like he sort of knew what was going to happen, since he kept on pushing until the mask broke. The moment the mask broke, Elfen sort of got struck by a lot of memories and sort of got stuck. Hyun come to his rescue, and Wolran sort of tried to stab Elfen too. And Elfen clearly now can feel pain, because both when Wolran tried to attack Elfen again, and when Hyun tried to reach out her hand and he gets electrocuted, he clearly feels pain. So that is something which is different from earlier. So, to end that little summary there, where are we now? At the moment, we're clearly in a memory of Elfen, and I don't know exactly where we are at the moment, but clearly it's inside Elfen's head in one of his memory. So, let's just proceed from here. Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Let's just try to explore this memory. Clearly, from what I've understood so far, Elfen was some sort of an experiment. From there on, I don't know anything. Astral energy. Charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. And this seems like a guard. Can't you Danons figure out where to go on your own? Or are you stupid? Are you so stupid you managed to get lost in a tiny place like this? Okay. You have a job to do. Now do it. Return to your position. This seems odd. The main will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. Subject no, 1 to 73. I was about to say 12 in Norwegian, 12. So, yeah. In Norwegian this would have been 1 to 73, but in or 12 73. But in English it would be either 1273 or 1273, and I think I said 73 in Norwegian both times, so in Norwegian it would be 1273. Anyway, there you learned a little bit of Norwegian. So, any more we need to talk to? Yeah, there is one over here. Is this the test subject, Mom? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope? No, Mom. No touching the test subject, right? I do agree they look completely the same. So why they are treated differently, I don't understand actually. I might put in a little history / human rights lesson here, because this reminds me of something that I have read recently during my years on my study. I've studied international history, I've studied human rights. Human rights was the subject I had this semester, and in international history, of course, we heard a little bit about Holocaust, where a certain person killed a lot of people just because they were Jews. But another subject that I recognize in this story, especially when it comes to the relationship between the Renans and Danans, is racism. Because during this semester of human rights, I read about how eventually racism might have come to the world. There are a couple of theories. One is that it came through slavery. Another origin might be the colonialism. The slavery was between year of 1500 and 1800, around that time. Colonialism was between around 1800 to 1900. And in both cases, they had, or the white people had to try to figure out a way to justify what they were doing to the black people or the African people, how they treated them and so on, just so they eventually could benefit from And here I'm a little bit unsure if I'm saying the correct word, but that is at least what it says on Google. The extra workforce they could get from the Africans, and also the resources they could get from the African land. Especially the last one with the resources is mostly from the colonialism time. I hope you found this little history lesson interesting, because I sort of find it kind of fun to include what I've learned through the years as my study into the games whenever I can. But for now, let's proceed with the story. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If it hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we have managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony. After all, but seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. So yeah, we are an experiment. Or a done and being experimented on is probably the right term. Oh, it's you! Subject 1273. Or should I say, sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
It's time, Alphen. Whoa. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. He looks really similar to Hyun. That I must say. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right?
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Elfin.
Niori.
Okay, so her name is Nioh. What the... Did he do this?
Elfin. Live for me.
No.
That is how he got
Nioh.
here.
No!
Mask.
Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that?
His ear. He's sort of in the picture there.
That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.
Poor Elfin and his party is suspended. Massacre of Wind. Just testing hairdos. Yes, it won't be that difficult to find the others.
Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Oh god. I do have to fight those. 31. What am I at this point?
Destruction! You're mine! Destruction! Wind! Rising Falcon! Severing wind! Mirage! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! Here I come! Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon! Here I come! You're finished! Eat dirt! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! Take this! It's over! Demon Fang! Crush! You're mine! You're mine! Mirage! You're finished! Destruction!
Come on.
Demon Fang! Destruction!
Would you turn if I manage to take them out? Just being
Demon
awesome.
Fang! Destruction! Crush! Destruction! Try harder! Demon Fang! I'm not... Try harder! Stardust! You picked the wrong fight! I'm not done! No escape! Demon Fang! Take this! Crush! Destruction! Crush! Rising Falcon! It's over! Crush! Take now!
Yeah.
Demon Fang! Destruction! Crush!
One is run out.
Demon Fang! Crush! Destruction! Demon Fang! Rising Falcon! Here I come! Destruction! You're finished! Crush! This one's
One
all
is down.
mine! Eat dirt! Destruction! Crush! Destruction! Crush! Here I come! Destruction! You're mine! Destruction! Crush! Crush! Here I come! You're finished! Crush! Severing wind! Wind! Demon Fang! Rising Falcon! Strike!
Ow.
There! Demon Fang! Destruction! Crush! Take this! Severing wind! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! Rising Falcon! Destruction! It's over! Mirage! Crush! You're mine! It's over! Crush! You're finished! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Stardust! It's over! Crush! Take this! Destruction!
Took a while, but went well.
Alvin?
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm, remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
I bet he is. After getting all
He's
those
probably just
memories.
exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Rinwell has joined the party. No, Alvin has joined the party. I'm tired, and it's cool.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Yeah. I would be surprised if there wasn't. Hey there. Now
Hi,
that
Hoodle.
he is alone,
It's over!
After Leonard's raging
Elusive deity!
If it's hot, just back it out again.
Blue escape! Elusive
Dang it,
deity!
Supernova!
Can you take it? Crush!
More where that came from.
Destruction! Begin!
And up.
Take this!
Photon.
Soda!
May
Begin!
in a bind. Tear you to shreds.
This one's all mine! Crush! Eat dirt! Crush! Elusive deity! Here I come! Begin! Destruction!
Dance in the wind.
Benediction.
In here.
Destruction!
More for the
I owe you one!
stockpile.
things are way more difficult when you don't have, you know, because then you forget you have to
Lightning or raging cascade. That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Rely on healing up
Too
anymore.
much to handle. Photon blast.
I'm ready!
Sweet
So you
mouth.
clamor for my true power?
Strike!
More for the stockpile. Photon
I
blast.
owe you one!
More where
Take
that
it.
came from.
Strike!
Thunderblade.
You're finished! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission! I'm ready! Elusive deity! In an instant! Impact block!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Winwell 29. Alphen is soon getting there. think I see it.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danons, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danon defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Yeah, that means he's a human after all.
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now,
Well,
I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
See you.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Yeah, we should actually. At some point.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Another owl. It is surprising since we have 20
Alphen!
owls.
Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Or
Well,
19.
did you manage to convince them we're not in
No,
league with
20
any lord?
owls
Yeah.
at this point.
Eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
Yeah.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Remember, are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, They were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Nayori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Nayori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Not if he's her parent or something.
Nayori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're
Exactly.
distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Nayori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Nayori there, weeping.
I wonder if we will ever get to know what really happened when he was sort of gone.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Yep, he's an oldie.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
I love how they have managed to put a tiny bit of mental health.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
With that little seance there.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
This is where I'm going to end today's episode. It has happened a lot since we started today, even if it's not that a long time ago. So yeah, I think this is a fitting place to end. Next time we're going to talk to the others and probably figure out what to do with Yon. And of course, we're going to try to save her, I guess. But yeah, as the other said, he needs some time, and I do agree. Especially when he has so much memory to process. So I must say, at this point of the story, I'm even more excited to see what is going to happen in the future, because yet I did love the story before, but with this little twist, I can't wait. And I know I have said it before, but now I really can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all already in my next video or stream, because I really want to see where this story proceeds. And I might play Tales of Arise out this week and then return to Callisto Protocol when my Christmas holiday is over. So, of course, I'm going to proceed with Callisto Protocol, but yeah, as of now, I'm a little bit more tempted to play Tales of Arise, at least when it's holiday and so on, because yeah, it's a little bit more light history, or a light story, I would guess. And for holiday, usually a little bit more tempting to play light games. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream. Bye!